I'm from Dehradun, and I studied in graduation I studied journalism, and post graduation also I did journalism and mass communication. Then I was an intern with NDTV 24/7. Then I did my training with NDTV 24/7, and then after that I started working with NDTV Hop, which is a millennial channel, and where we made content for the young audience. So I used to anchor their news bulletins there. So all national, international, sports, entertainment news. And I used to do interviews also for people. So my first interview was with Kubra Seth. And then after that, then I was transferred to NDTV 24/7, where I worked. I used to do the entertainment news and the trending news and sometimes weather as well. So yeah, then I
Okay.
resigned in January because I wasn't keeping too well. And now I work as an IELTS trainer. So I train students for the IELTS exam and teaching students English.
Okay, great. You have done great work in your life, in your past.
I've just begun. Let's see. But I have heard that you have a YouTube channel and all. That's so cool.
Yes, yes, I have a YouTube channel. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really inspired by people who can keep up having YouTube channel. It's so much of work, recording, then uploading, and then putting all those hashtags.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So currently, like, which type of work are you doing? Just you are teaching.
Yeah, I'm just teaching. I
So like,
freelance.
so
Teaching.
which level of students are you teaching?
I couldn't get you. It got stuck.
Yeah, which level of students are you teaching?
So I'm teaching students who basically want to give the IELTS exam, IELTS exam. That is an
Yes,
exam when people want to go abroad to study or to take a permanent residentship in any country. Like if they want to go to Canada or US or UK, so you have to write the
yes,
IELTS exam. That exam basically has four components in it. It has reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So they
listening. Yeah.
basically test your English on how can you survive in that country. So I train students on getting a good band score in those exams.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you have cleared your IELTS exam.
Yeah. I've
Okay,
cleared my
great.
IELTS exam and now I teach students on how to. I've done a 2 months training on how to teach students for the IELTS exam. So like different shortcut methods on how to solve papers, what you can use to solve the papers and get a good band score.
Okay. So how did you participate in IELTS exam? Like, did you participate in offline or online?
It was a written exam, paper-based test.
Okay. So like, yeah. So when you were like present in interview, like for IELTS exam, because they also take your interview. Okay.
Right,
So
right,
you
right. That's a speaking test.
a speaking test.
Yeah.
Okay. So that time, how are you feeling?
I was feeling fine. I was very normal. They asked me to talk about the most beautiful person that I've ever met.
Uh, then what did
That
you
was my
speak?
topic. I spoke about my mother.
Oh, you spoke about your mother. Okay. And another question, would you like to tell me? And another question, which type of
What
question they
I was
ask?
asked about what I was working as, because at that point of time I was an intern with NDTV. So I was doing my internship. So I spoke about my internship. What did I do during my internship? I spoke about that. Then they asked me, what are your working hours? So I told them about my working hours. Then yeah, those were the basic questions. And there were a lot of follow-up questions. Okay, so what is a studio? What is a teleprompter? How do you use a teleprompter? Those are the questions I was asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think like I also wanna face like IELTS exam. So
Okay.
after like passing your IELTS exam, like when you like crack IELTS exam, so after that, did you went in another country?
Yeah, you can go to another country. So it depends on what you want to go as. So some people want to go there to study. So the colleges have a band score, like they need a minimum of 8 out of 9. So some colleges have 7, some have 5. So if you fit that criteria, you get admission in the college. Also, another thing is people take the IELTS exam if they want to go and settle in another country. Like, for example,
Yes.
if they want to go to Canada and settle. So when they're doing their, all the forms and everything, so they have this thing. Oh, you need a minimum of 7 to go to this country, or minimum of 6.5 or an 8 for a particular job in that country. So
I
then
think,
you,
yeah, yeah, IELTS is just like certificate of like communication skill language.
yeah, right. It's just an English based this thing test.
Like you are able to understand and you are able to talk with them. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
So yeah, so ma'am, I'm asking that, yeah, because yeah, so after completing your IELTS exam, yeah, did you go to another country?
No, I did not go to another country. I had done it because I wanted to go at that point of time to do my PhD because I'd already done my master's. But there was some problem at my home, so I couldn't go. And then, of course, I got a job with NDTV. So then there was no point going because I already got what I wanted to do. So I had two options. Either I wanted to work with BBC or I wanted to work with NDTV. And if I worked with NDTV, my next step would be to work with Vion. Vion is another English channel, news channel. And I got a job offer from there as well. So then I was like, then there is no point because I've already achieved what I wanted to do. And then thinking about it, the whole, all our family is here, everybody's here, then why should I go and settle somewhere else where I'll be so far away from everybody?
Okay. So so like for which purpose did you clear IELTS exam? Like did you
I wanted
want
to
to
go
go
study.
you want
I
to go
wanted
to
to do my
abroad
PhD. Yeah.
for your completing PhD in abroad?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've
So
not done
like
it.
so have you completed your PhD now?
No, no, I haven't. I haven't even, though I plan to. I hope I will do it. I hope I do it someday.
Okay, and you also told me like you have done like anchoring, like anchor of like on a NDTV.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Still, yeah, still you are doing this job, or have you left?
No, I left. I left in January.
You left in January in
Yeah,
2020.
yeah. 2021.
Okay, so so nowadays just you are teaching.
Yeah, now I'm just teaching. I come from a family of teachers. My mother's a teacher. Both my dadi and my nani were teachers. So I'm
Like
following them.
your maximum family members they are teachers.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
The
really
men
good.
are in the forces. Like my grandfather, they were in the forces. They were in the army, and my father's also in the army. And other than that, the women are all teachers because that's the only thing you can do while you're with them. Like because they keep going to different places. So now the only thing that is there in every place is a school.
So ma'am, I would like to one question. I would like to ask one question. Yeah, so nowadays just you are teaching for those students who are preparing for IELTS exam.
Yeah,
So like,
right.
so are you teaching them offline or online?
Online.
Online.
Yeah,
So on which platform? On Zoom or on Meet? On
on
Google Meet?
Zoom. On
On
Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
So how many students do you teach at the same time?
I teach one student at a time.
Oh, only one student at the
Only
same
one.
time.
Yeah,
So
only one
how many
student.
students do you teach in a day?
In a day, that depends on my schedule. So if I feel like taking, I can take 6 students in a day. So I take 6 hours. If I want to take only one student in a day, then I take only one student in a day. It depends on my this thing on my routine.
So like you have no any fixed routine.
No. So like tomorrow, if I have to go visit my grandparents, then I'll just take one class and then not take class the whole day. Some days where I have nothing to do, then I'll take 10 classes. So that is fluctuating.
So like, are you getting money from them? Like they are
Yes, I do.
studying.
I do get paid. Yes. So
So
you get paid according
for
to the rate.
okay. So per student, how much money do you take?
So it's I'm working for a company, so they pay me according to my ratings. So the ratings range, the pay scale ranges from 150 rupees per session that you take to 600 rupees per session.
For one session, 600
Yeah,
rupees.
yeah.
Okay, really, you are doing great. Yes, fantastic. So
But
are you,
it depends,
yeah,
right?
are you feeling good with this job? Are you feeling good, comfortable?
Yeah. So I like this job. I enjoy this job. But journalism was also something I really liked, but it was very hectic. Like it was something I really loved. Like when you love something that you do, you don't feel like you're working. You're enjoying it. So this, what I'm doing right now, talking to you, I'm enjoying it.
Just you are
It is something
enjoying.
yeah. So if you enjoy what you do, then it is not like a job. Then you're doing something that you're enjoying, and then okay, whatever
Yes,
you
yes,
get paid for it, it is extra. It's bonus. So you should live
yes,
life. Everything cannot be bought by money,
yes,
especially
exactly. You are
satisfaction
right.
for what you do.
Yes,
You can be working from 9 to 12 and not enjoying what you're doing and getting paid a lot, but what's the point of all that money? You're going to die here, leave everything here, and go.
yes,
So you
yes,
might as well live.
yes. You are living fantastic life and beautiful life.
I'm sure you are too.
Yes, yes. I'm also little bit like you because nowadays I'm also like studying because I do self study and I
Okay.
also teach to my yeah, I also teach to my students 2 times in a day, like in the
Okay.
morning time or in the evening time.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yes.
nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
so this is my passion. So I like to teach to my students because we can also get some experience. And
Right.
yeah, I always try to become a learner. Just we have to
Okay.
learn something in our life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never think that I am a teacher, but yeah, but internally for my mind, for myself, and I always be proud on myself because I always think that I have to think I am as a teacher, I am a teacher, and just I have to teach to my students as a teacher. Okay. Yeah,
Right.
but I always try to become a learner because I have to learn something in my life and I have to grow, I have to develop. So it's really good for me.
Hmm. That's true.
Yeah,
That's really good. That's very
yeah.
nice. What else?
Yes. What else? Do you want to ask anything? So now you can ask.
Can you tell me, like, YouTube channel? You've started your YouTube channel. How did you get this idea of starting this YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's a really nice question. When I saw other YouTubers because they were uploading many English conversation video on YouTube channel, so that time I also thought I should also start YouTube channel because I wanted to popular on my YouTube channel, and I can also share my ideas, share my knowledge, and I can also share my conversation video to my friends, and they will also watch. They will also learn something. So that's why I thought now I have time and just start, go and start.
That
So
is
they were
very good. It's a very good initiative. And
yes,
especially
yes,
if a lot of people get to learn from that, that's so nice.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
something.
definitely. Yeah, so that time I thought because if I will start my YouTube channel, then yeah, many friends, they will also learn something from my side, and I will also learn many things in my life. So this is really
Right.
good. And today I am also learning because I have got too much experience from my YouTube channel. So it's really good for me because
Yes.
yeah, and I hope I will do better day by day, and I will grow and I will get as much as I want to get.
You will definitely, for sure. I love your passion. I love your determination to do it and the way you live.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
It's really nice. You will
Yes,
definitely do very well. I'm pretty sure about that. I
yes,
really like such innovative ideas people are getting. Today I was talking to the startup, the owner of the startup, and I was telling him it's such a good idea that he has. This platform itself is such a good idea, and I really appreciate like this present generation for the ideas they have. It's so nice. It's really
yes,
good.
yes, yes. Because we should always try to learn something, learn different, and we should always try to do different. According to modern era, we should try to update our mind, update ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've generally seen people from Bihar are very creative in these things. I've seen that.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is what. So during my post graduation, I had a girl in my class. She was from Bihar. Her name was Lovely. And she had never gone to school and never gone to college, but she had come to my college to do post graduation all the way from Bihar to Dehradun. She was so creative, so strong, so she was ahead of her age, like ahead of her age in doing stuff. So I used to be like, this is a girl who's never gone to school, never gone to college, and yet she knows so much. So like I feel people are really forward and they like really grow and they're very determined. I've seen very determined people.
Yes,
They
yes.
fight for their right and they fight for what they do
Yeah,
deserve.
yeah.
Like
Yes,
really
this is
commendable.
also, this is really important and necessary, because if we do not fight, if we do not try to search, if we do not try to get, then we cannot get like a special life and whatever
Yeah,
we want to live in our life. Because
yeah,
if your present is like, if you are wasting and if you are living like present time, like you are not busy in your present time too much, then your
yeah,
future will be like, lazy life, your future will be
yeah,
like darkness.
yeah.
So
True.
yeah, so do too much hard work today in the present, and definitely future will be bright.
Right. That's true.
Yes.
That's very
So
true.
I also think like that, because in a student's life, my teacher also told me many times, because when I was a student of 10 plus 2, yeah, so that time my teacher, they were telling to me like while teaching time, while class period. So that time my teacher told me like, in a student's life, we should do a struggle for 5 or 7 years
Yeah,
continuously. Just
yeah.
we have to do too much struggle. Don't
Right.
look and don't like care about anything. Just we have
Mm.
to focus on our study. And after getting our target, after getting our goal, after that we can enjoy in every field, also in party, also with our friends, also with our family members, anywhere we can enjoy. And that
Yeah.
time we can enjoy, yeah, that time we can enjoy with a lot of happiness, with a lot of money. Yeah, but
Right.
right now, if you wanna enjoy, then in your future you can't enjoy as much as other great people they enjoy. So if you
Right.
wanna enjoy, yeah, if you wanna enjoy like the people who have too much money and they are enjoying any ceremony, any event with like too much like interesting and with too much many types of things. So we should try to struggle in our life, and after getting our goal we can enjoy in any field, and we can get and we can do and we can live luxurious life. So this is really
That,
good.
that's true. That's very,
Yeah.
that's lovely. That's really
Yes.
nice. So we'll end the session for today.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, no problem, because now, yeah, this is our time to go into like long. This is long conversation, yeah. But
Yeah.
ma'am, I am happy to, and I am so happy to talk with you, because this is really nice and
Likewise.
wonderful. Yes,
Likewise. It was
yes,
lovely.
and
And hope we
I
have
also
more
got one.
conversations like this.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll get to
also got
learn a lot
one.
about your students as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
hope we will connect again soon.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. So bye. Have a lovely
Have a
night.
good night. Take care. It was lovely connecting.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Good night.